Hello, everyone, and welcome to December 26th. Hope you guys had a great holiday season. I hope you guys got a big haul for your Christmas wish and got everything that you needed and got to spend time with some family if you could. As you saw yesterday, my Christmas plans got canceled last minute, so my mom proposed that we celebrate Christmas today. I don't think that we're gonna have our big prime roast that my dad really wanted to cook, but so we might just order Chinese takeout. But honestly, as long as we're just together, I could take McDonald's or even no food. But even regardless of that, I'm gonna be cooking just a few appetizers here, so at least we'll have something, right? Alright, but I'm actually just about to head out here. I got my trusty stand that Brad and Carly got me, so I can record me cooking. And then I got my food ingredients right here, and can't forget the beer. That's an absolute must. But yeah, I will see you later when I am recording on what I'm making, and you'll hear me commentating over it while recording some music.
Hello everyone, this is Post Commentary Kevin here with another recipe, and this time we're making Grandma's Swedish meatballs. For this recipe, you're going to need 1 large egg lightly beaten, you're going to need 10 saltine crackers, a quarter of a teaspoon of seasoned salt and pepper, you're going to need a half a pound of ground beef and a half a pound of bulk pork sausage, a quarter of a cup plus 2 teaspoons of all-purpose flour, 2.5 cups of reduced sodium beef broth, and a minced fresh parsley, but if you don't have it, it's no problem. It's just optional. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to mix the first 4 ingredients. The crumbled up saltine crackers, we need 10, your 1 egg, and we're going to season it with salt and pepper. So you're going to mix that up until everything is nice and coated. And then now you're going to add in your meat, so your half a pound of pork and ground beef. This will only come in a pound in the store. I've never seen like a half a pound, so you're gonna have to break it up in half. Then you're gonna want to mix everything together. So first I tried a spoon and I realized I wasn't getting anywhere, so it's time to get down and dirty. It was time to use the hands. Make sure you wash your hands first and foremost. You don't want anybody to get sick here, and just mix it all up. Now, I do want to apologize here before we continue any further, because I did mess up and I misrecorded and I didn't get the half of the recipe in there at the very end. So the link's still going to be in the description, and I'm going to commentate for the last of it. Alright, so now what we're doing is we're putting in a separate bowl. We're going to put in our flour. This is going to be our outer coating. Do not put this in your meat mixture, because we're going to make the meatballs first before we coat it with flour here. So go ahead and make your meatball here, and then coat everything with flour until you get every single last one. This is going to take a while here. So while I'm doing this, I do want to say here that I hope that you guys had a great holiday season, and that you were able to spend some kind of holiday tradition here, even with everything that's been going on in 2020. If you want to post down in the comments on what you did during the holiday season, feel free to do so. Or if you want to explain what kind of haul you got, feel free to do that as well. Or if you just don't want to do anything, say hi. I'm always there if you want to just say hi. Alright, I think we're just about to approach the end here. Alright, and we are just about ready to cook these meatballs here. So go ahead and take out your large skillet, and then place your meatballs in here. This is me kind of prepping here, getting everything ready. But you're going to want to put your heat at like a medium. But then again, just kind of get a feel of where your burners are at. Some burners are made differently than others, so just kind of get a feel. And then you're going to want to cook your meatballs until they're completely brown. Nobody likes a pink meatball. That is one good way to get people sick and to make people not want to eat your cooking. So, and I know that's like one of the best chef compliments right there. So I wouldn't want you to feel like you're being neglected here. So make sure you cook those meatballs all the way. Oh, and that's another thing too, because it's so circular, you're gonna have to turn these often so you can get everything on the meatball brown here. Get it evenly cooked here. All right, we're gonna see a transition here, and this is gonna be the last clip of here. It's still me cooking here, so I'm gonna utilize this last clip to tell you how to make the rest of the recipe. Again, I do apologize for losing that footage. I'm not really sure what happened, or if I just simply forgot to press the record button. But here is the rest of the recipe. You're gonna, with your meatballs, you do want to cook them all the way, but right before it gets to that before it gets all brown here, you're gonna want to pour your beef broth in there. In the skillet. It's going to be about 2 cups. We're going to save the other half for later, and you're going to want to bring that to a boil. And then once it's brought to a boil, reduce the heat until it simmers, and we're going to let that cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. But in all honesty, you're going to want to cook this until your meatball is all brown. Now, I kind of messed up here in 2 different ways. I did shape the meatballs in different sizes, so some of the meatballs cooked faster than the others. I just simply took them out of the skillet when they were done, and then put it back in when I put it in the beef broth, and everything still tasted fine. The second thing that I messed up in is I read the directions wrong, and I let the meat cook all the way through before putting in the beef broth in, but you're gonna want to do it just a tad before. So just keep that in mind. It still it still came out nicely, but that's just how you make this kind of recipe here. But once everything is all cooked, you're gonna want to remove every single meatball from there, and then put in the remaining flour. So that's 2 teaspoons of the flour, and then you're gonna put the half a cup of beef broth that we saved for later, and we're gonna again put that to a boil, and then stir it until it's all thick. This could take about 1 to 2 minutes. And then once you're done, you will have your mixture of your broth and your meatballs. So you're gonna want to lightly coat the meatball in that broth mixture, and then this is where you're gonna add your parsley as well. Don't be shy with the broth, but again, it's just to help bring out the flavor. Now, something that my dad did that isn't part of this recipe, but he thought it was a cool idea. I had a little bit of leftover remaining, and because we were having like prime roast and mashed potatoes, he decided right before the prime roast was done to make some gravy in the last 30 minutes. So, and he actually used my broth mixture as a base. So, you feel free to use recipes that I take or that you find and use it as a multi-purpose kind of thing, because it's not like a recipe can be just for one thing. So experiment a little bit. I'm more of a need a book kind of guy, and I'll figure out as I go to at least start out. But feel free to experiment, because I know we have some experimental people out there. And then once you're done, you should see something like this on screen right now. Is what it should look like. I do thank you guys for tuning into this recipe. Again, I'm sorry that I lost some of the footage here, and I will do my due diligence later on. I did make a recipe on Sunday, and I hope I record everything, but I think that's it after this recording batch. So hope you had a good holiday season, and I will catch you on the next recipe. Peace out, everybody.
Okay, so it's later on tonight. I had dinner with my family. We had like a nice roast, and we also opened presents and whatnot, and then we just kind of talked for a little bit. We did have to leave a little bit earlier because my dad still wasn't feeling very well, but I'm glad that we were able to celebrate Christmas today. And I actually came in with a haul here. I'm going to show you what I actually got here. Maybe I should show the big item last. So here's all like the little things here. We got chocolate trail mix. Got some goldfish. Got some Hershey Kisses and a candy cane. Got some gift cards to some of my favorite places, including Amazon, although I don't know if I'm gonna order from Amazon anytime soon after what just happened. And then I got some Mentos gum. So that's like all the small stuff. Then we kind of got into the bigger stuff here. One of the things that I asked for was a nice soft blanket. It's so soft that you could probably even just feel it just on recording right now. Can't wait to like sleep with that tonight. I also got, let me see if I can even open this with one hand here. You could just look at my soft blanket while I'm opening this. I also got another we might have to do a cut here. I also got another tripod, and I already broke it already, but I kind of finagled it enough where I can still use it. Hopefully it'll be usable, but that's cool. And then the big thing that I got is not in this pile right here, but it's actually over here. Yeah, I asked for an air fryer and Santa delivered here. So that's basically what I got for Christmas. I'm gonna get full use out of everything that I got. I'm especially interested to open this up because there's even some recipes in here, and I'm gonna cook some chicken tomorrow, so maybe I'll even try it tomorrow, so that'll be cool. But anyway, I think that is it for tonight. I don't really have anything else here unless me and Brad decide to hang out and we do something eventful. I'll kind of go ahead and just show it. Oh wait, one more thing. I actually was able to get all my presents tonight. After I got home, I noticed the package on my doorstep, and it was the last package that I need for Christmas. It only came a day late, so I'm sorry to the person who's receiving this. The person probably knows who they are because I just texted them. But it's finally here. I'm not going to show it, but I got it finally. So that's a relief. I'm glad that I got everything on my list, even if one did come after Christmas, so I don't have to keep emailing them saying, "Oh, let me give me this gift or give my money back," or whatever, or whatnot. Anyway. Now that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for Sunday. Brad, are you ready?
So ready.
You ready for this?
For air fryer.
Air fryer! Mom, we're already using it. We're making orange chicken.
Thank you. Gift that keeps on giving.
I know, right?
Yep.
That's all I basically wanted to record.